Hey folks! It's good to be back. And before we start this LP, I just want to say that I know it's been a while, I've been really busy with life and everything, but I have 2 other projects in the works in addition to this, so I'm very excited to be sharing that with y'all after I have that already and sorted out. And also I know that I experienced an influx of views that was pretty crazy for this channel, and some of y'all actually subscribed. So if you are new here, holy shit, welcome. I don't know why you're wasting your time on my channel, but nonetheless, I'm grateful. So thank you for joining me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. But anyway, with that being said, happy first video of 2022, and happy first video I'm recording as an official college graduate, and welcome to my playthrough of Wright, Ace Attorney. I am so excited to be finally doing this. This has been an idea in the back of my mind for a very long time, and when I was reminded that there was a Steam version, it just became more and more tempting. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this because I've discussed before that I'm just a huge fan of detective games and mysteries, so this is pretty much a staple, right? And honestly, this trilogy is it's magic, really. I'm never going to forget the magic of experiencing this for the first time, so I'm hoping I can share that with y'all. So, just some disclaimers before we start. It's been a very long time since I've played these games, so I might make some mistakes. To the point where I would consider this playthrough to be probably semi-blind. So don't count on me to be perfect. But at the same time, there are some details that I will retain, and some things I probably will remember that the game doesn't want me to know yet. So I will try to keep that in mind and try not to spoil anything for people that are watching this for the first time. So, yeah, I know this game has plenty of fans. I get that a lot of people are going to know what happens next, but I would highly request that people refrain from spoiling in the comments, or at least mark your comments or something like that if you are going to talk about a spoiler. Because I also personally know some people that are going to watch these videos and have never even seen anything from Ace Attorney. So I just want to keep that magic alive, you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway. Now that that's all out of the way, let's begin, shall we? I'm getting chills already. Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a blast from the past. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I forgot all these opening cutscenes for the cases. They look so good in HD, damn! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Gotta pin this on someone. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, and by the way, it's been a while since I've done these videos, and just been a while in general, since I've used my voice, so it might take me a while to sort out the voices for the characters if I do some kind of voice acting, but... Oh my god, I just got chills, dude! Seeing all this art in HD is, so exciting already. Oh my god. Alright, so I guess this is my hero voice, right? Boy, am I nervous. Right! Oh my god, it's Mia. She's so pretty in HD. She's giving me life. Oh my god. Oh, I love the look of this already. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over, huh? Oh, I know who this is. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that a good voice for them? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death and despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh. Larry, buddy, how you doing? Oh god. Nick! Hey, hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? Huh. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. I totally forget that this is where it starts. Right. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23? Holy shit. I forgot how young Phoenix is. I'm 22. Bro, what? What even is time anymore? In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, and that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Alright, now we're back. Oh, the courtroom and, oh my god, the colors and, oh, judge in HD. I'm just gonna be so blown away by, like, all of the art. Cause, like, I haven't seen the Steam version of this game, like, too much already. Like, it just looks so clear and pretty, oh my god. Anyway, I don't know what the judge's voice is gonna be yet, so we'll clear that up later. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Something like that? Oh, Winston Payne! The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide your fate, the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Uh-huh. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Huh. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Mia Fey? Yikes. Well, we know that's Larry, right? Is that a fucking... Sorry, sounds outside my window. You know, the huge. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Huh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Oh, did I? Shit. Wait, uh-oh. Yes, tell me the controls, please. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check any time. Oh, I don't know what tab is on the controller. We'll look that up later. Okay. Ooh, the inventory is so pretty. It's all so pretty. I can't. Sorry, I'll be less annoying about this later. Anyway, attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy, that's what her name was, right. Okay, so Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, July 31st, between 4 and 5 p.m. Cause of death was loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay, we'll remember that. Cool. Okay. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Wait, did we say— oh, wait. Her name isn't Cindy Block, is it? Okay, we can check profiles, I didn't know this. Okay, Cindy Stone, age 22. Wait, was this a thing in, like, the first game? Like, in the original game? Checking profiles? See, okay, there's a lot of things I don't remember about these games, so, if I'm a little behind, that's gonna be why. Okay, the victim, model, okay, 22. Dude, I'm 22, what? Crazy. Yeah, see, Larry's 23? I'm 22, fuck. I'm old now. Okay, anyway. So yeah, Cindy Stone, cool. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, yes. I'm assuming the questions are gonna get much harder from here, so I don't expect me to be so smart later. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Okay, a statue in the shape of the thinker, it's rather heavy. So we did see this in, like, the flashback, right? Cool. Right. Be sure to pay attention to the evidence added during the trial. The evidence— fuck. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. Unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, here we go. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls, or seeing me, ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. Oh, what do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Oh, buddy. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay, passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Got it. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. And what's so wrong with that? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can... Oh, you bitch, what? We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. I mean, sounds like she was living the dream to me, but, Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering? I'm gonna say stop, right? That seems like the right thing to do. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That's true. So where's the motive, right? That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh! Hell yeah, Phoenix, get his ass. Dude, Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? That cheatin' she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? well, maybe I did, but maybe I didn't. Larry... I've already had it up to fucking here with this dude, oh my god. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? It's gotta be stop, right? Stop him from answering? I mean, there's no way that anything he says, in response to this could be a good answer? Okay. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Uh-huh. Well, you see, it's like this. I don't remember. Oh. Maybe that wasn't the right choice. Already fucking up in the tutorial, huh? You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove that he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowett to the stand. Ah, yes, the beginning of all these punny names. I love that. Mr. Sowett, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, what the hell is his voice? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sowett, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court on what you saw on the day of the murder. Okay, our first testimony, let's go. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant, sitting right over there. Okay. I guess we'll have to press those statements. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Oh, this really was a product of his time. I'm gonna love looking at, like, all the old technology in these games. Oh my god. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay, blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Got it. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Oh, Phoenix, come on now. Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then, that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction there somewhere. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. So I know that the strategy usually is to just press everything. I think that because this is a tutorial, like, there will not be, like, any high stakes for that. I don't think I'm gonna lose any points, but... Okay, wait. So I'm gonna look at, the evidence one more time, just to see what we're doing. Okay. So, okay, so she died between 4 and 5 p.m. Okay. And then, okay, so yeah, the electricity was out from noon to 6, so it would have been out at the time she died. Got it. 4 and 5 p.m. Okay. Okay. Must have been in a hurry. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Didn't he say a time, actually? An exact time in his, testimony. I want to look at that first. I remember the time exactly. It was 1, but she was already dead? She couldn't have been dead at 1 if the autopsy report said that she died at 4. Or between 4 and 5. Hold on. Okay, now I'm understanding how to do this. So we have to present this, right? Okay. Oh. Oh my god, yes, the objection sound. Again, getting chills. I love this. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh yes, we fucking got him. Oh, that. I forgot that's what his voice sounds like. And this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sott, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. I love Mia and her wisdom. Yes. She's one of my favorites. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, he'll revise it this time. Let's see. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time, and it was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That is why I thought it was 1 p.m. I'm terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. No, wait. It can't be from the television because the electricity was out, right? Yeah. No, that's exactly it. Okay, wait. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. I already know the answer, I think. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay, the time of discovery. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, electricity was out from noon to 6. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Still getting used to the controls. Okay, I think I have to go... Yes. When he says specifically that it's coming from the TV, because that can't be true. Okay, wait. So I'll present this. Okay, I think this is correct. Good. Yes. Hold it right there. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Fucking get his ass. Yes! You could have heard a television. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Ah! Well, The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Oh, I love the sprites of them breaking down. One of the best parts. Mr. Sawit. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay, hearing the time. We're getting somewhere. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Wait, he saw the time. Wait a minute. Okay, because I'm thinking that it doesn't have a clock face on it, does it? What? Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't say whether there's a clock face on the thing? Didn't hear it, I saw it. Wait. There's a table clock. Okay, because I'm thinking that, like... I mean, maybe this is supposed to be, like, common knowledge by now, but, like, should he know about the murder weapon if he's really innocent? Could be a stretch, but, you know what? Maybe we can further discussion about this, right? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. Oh, there it is. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. Okay, yeah, because I didn't know if, like, it, like, had a clock face on it or something. Okay, no, now I understand. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Oh. Okay. That, like, kind of went over my head. Whoops. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Okay, well, didn't he just say that you have to, like, actually trigger the sound somehow? Which means that Frank did go into the apartment to, like, fuck with the clock. Yeah, I think we do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand, right? Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment, right? You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. That's right. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard. I saw, oh! Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her, and then he should burn! Burn! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Well, yeah, try sounding the clock, right? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have this clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing! What's he talking about now? While it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack this critical evidence to support your claim. Now, there's gotta be something. Yes, Your Honor. This means I can't let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Ugh. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Yes, girl. Oh, love her. Mia, I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Oh, you know what? She got home from another country. I mean, like, okay. Because if we're assuming that maybe she, like, took the clock with her or something, then yeah, there's a reason that it would be set to a different time. Okay. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Huh, tough words. Let's hear you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It's gotta be this, right? The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't running 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ha, fucking nice one, Phoenix. Oh, Oh, these animations in HD are gonna be perfect. I cannot wait. Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay! We didn't fuck up the tutorial! We did it! Nice. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sowett was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went into her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowett let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowett grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. Huh. I still can't believe we won. Aw, and I love Mia's smile. God, she's pretty. What an icon. I love her. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad? Bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry... Harry Butts. Innocent. Oh yeah, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Well, I mean, I can't blame him. She is beautiful. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? I don't know if this is a good voice for him, but I kind of like it. Larry? Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Oh, Mia. No, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, you know what? She kept the statue, didn't she? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. That too. Oh, whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here's done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. And that's the end of episode 1, I guess. Holy shit. Okay, and I guess that this is going to be our first actual case in the next episode. Save your progress? Yes, I will. Okay, so I know that we've been recording for a while, so I guess we're going to stop here before we start our first actual whole case in the next episode. I just wanted to get through like the tutorial and the opening scene first, and just have that all as one piece. So we'll continue this later, and God, I'm just so excited for this. Again, like, just a reminder, try not to spoil anything. I'll try not to spoil anything, even though that might be difficult, considering that I know some things that I shouldn't yet, but yeah, I'm excited to keep the magic alive, and I think I was nervous to play this game just because I didn't think I'd be able to, like, do it justice or something when I would, like, tell the story, but yeah, I'm just excited to immerse myself in this story and in this universe again, because this is going to be a hell of a ride, and I'm very excited to share it with y'all. So anyway, if you want to stick around for the rest of this, I would really appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.